it's your girl Arsharae, and I'm back with another video. This is Love and Hip Hop, season 8, episode 8, Cabin Confessions. Alright, so we get this, well, this video starts off, before we even get started with this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already done so. Just, even if you don't even know what to comment yet, just like the video, like it, give it a thumbs up, just to show some love, show some support. So this video starts off with this episode starts off with everyone meeting up to go to the cabin. Everyone was, well, Rasheeda wasn't sure if Karlie would show up because her and Mo are having problems, but then Karlie shows up with Shakana instead of Mo. And all the guys, like, they split up. Rasheeda says, oh, we need one girl to volunteer to go with the guys. And Bambi was like, oh, I'll go because I haven't been spending no time with my man. So Bambi rode with the guys. And everyone else rode in the other vehicle. And they trying to figure out what happened with Mo. Scrap think Mo went to jail. Kurt thinks Mo has a child on the way, and of course we all know what it is, but they're not sure. They haven't come to the correct conclusion, but we know that Kurt is on the right track. So as they're riding, of course they're gonna have their conversations. The ladies ask Kendra how long her and Jock have been dating. She said they've been dating for 2 years. Karlie petty ass up there going to give her a fake cup or whatever and making noises. So Karlie basically told Kendra that her and Jock were messing around about a year ago. Like, nothing happened at the cabin last year or in Texas last year, but something did almost happened later on when they got a hotel room, that Jock had his penis out and he was begging Karlie to have sex with him, but she said no. I don't know how true it is, but we know, like, Karlie is kind of, she don't really, like, I mean, Karlie's Karlie, and she'll say what she gotta say, and she don't sugarcoat shit. So we'll see what happens with that. So Karlie basically gave Kendra the news that she was fishing for, like she was looking for something on Job, and she got what she was looking for. They said when you go looking for something, you get what you're looking for. You found what you're looking for. The guys are talking, and KB reveals that he's having a ring made for Sierra. Karlie reveals that to Sierra that Pooh said that she and BK were flirting in Cancun, that BK tried to get with her, and then they asked Karlie about her encounters with Pooh, about the sexual accusations that Pooh had made, and she absolutely denied them. And like, Karlie kind of, I don't know. I think I believe Karlie, because I think, like, by now, if she did something, she would have been like, yeah, I did it, we did it. But she's still denying it. She's like, nothing happened between them. And so maybe Pooh's just making it up. Maybe Pooh just needs a storyline. Who knows? Okay, they arrive at the cabins. The cabins are really nice. Rasheeda and Kirk. Rasheeda tells Kirk about the talk in the van that they had about Jock with Kendra. And Kendra says she has some questions for Jock, but she tells him that they'll talk about it later because she just wants to enjoy being on the trip right now. Karlie says she wants another room, and her explanation for wanting another room is that there is no bathroom in her room, and she likes to sleep naked, so she doesn't want to sleep naked and have to walk outside of her bedroom to another room to use. Walk outside of her bedroom to use the bathroom, and so she needs another room. Everybody looking at her like, girl, you for to sleep naked in the place that you don't know, and like, you don't know what them people been doing on them sheets. They might say they wash those sheets, but they probably don't, and you don't know. Like, no, Karlie, no. You better off like not doing that, but to each his own. Um, Sierra says she might need a room to herself, and BK's like, "Why do you need a room to yourself?" He pulls her to the kitchen. They talk. Um, she tells him about the whole thing with Sierra, with him and Pooh, and then he calls Karlie to the kitchen, and Karlie says that yeah, she told Sierra. Sierra and BK start arguing, and then Sierra gets upset. She knocks a cup out of BK's hand, and then Karlie tries to get away from them, and then security comes in and breaks it up. Whatever was going to happen, which I don't believe it was going to be much of nothing, but security came in and broke it up. Um, Moniece is upset with Akbar because she says Akbar is continually wasting her time and she's late for another studio session. So Akbar walks in and she's like, "Girl, I have real life problems." And Moniece is like, "I have real life problems too." And she'll say, "Well, I had a headache." And now she could possibly be having these headaches because she does have bullet fragments in her head. However, anytime she's running late, this is her same reason. She couldn't get out of bed, she had a headache, this, that, and the other. But I feel like when it's business and when it's someone else's money, you're gonna do what you gotta do to get there and to make sure you respect that person's time. Because if they're paying for something, like, you want to make sure that you're there. You want to make sure that you're showing them that you appreciate what they're doing for you. You want to make sure that they understand that you value their time. So you can't sit there and continually have excuses. You can't. I know your health is one thing and you can't always predict your health, but at some point you got to stop with the excuses. You have to stop with the excuses and get it together. That's that. So, um, Moniece basically tells her, that Akbar's wasting her time. She tells Akbar that she can't work with her right now. She's going back to LA. She has her own things to worry about, and that like she'll work with her eventually, but it won't be right now. And that she's gonna collab with Tokyo, and Akbar is not too happy about that. And she says, um she could go ahead and work with that fat B, and I'm like, Akbar, you're not too skinny yourself, so you can't really call someone else fat because you're not itty bitty yourself, and that was like not nice. And Tokyo didn't really do anything to you as far as I understand, so why are we doing the name calling? We're not children, we're adults. If a person doesn't want to work with you, you say okay, chuck up the deuces and keep it moving. We don't have to stoop to that level, especially with someone that's not there to defend themselves. We're not doing that. So she storms out of the studio. That it is what it is. Karlie is said some foolishness that she's studying to be a sex therapist or something. I don't know. Karlie always got something going on. She's offering everyone sex toys. Kirk asks Jock about the move that they talked about on the radio, the sitting Indian style or something, and Kirk, that wasn't too smart of a move when Jock is already in trouble with Kendra, and y'all just making it worse for Jock. Kendra pulls him to the side, and she's like, "Yo, I need to talk to you." And they go into their room, and she asks him about the Karlie situation last year. He says it's false. It never happened. He never was anywhere with Karlie. He was never in a room with Karlie. He put that on everything he loved. Da, 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 you know how they do. And for whatever reason, she believes him. So, and she says she trusts him. So, I just hope it works out for her, and I hope she don't get her heart broken. Because if y'all been rocking for 2 years and he already admitted that y'all times overlapped, it's possible that, he did mess around with Karlie. You never know. But she want to believe her man, so I hope it works out for them. Shakana is in the kitchen cooking. And and BK is on the couch. So apparently Sierra did not let his ass sleep in the bed with her last night. So I guess she's still mad. Hopefully they work it out because they seem to really love each other and really care about each other, but we'll see. Rasheeda in her exercises, y'all. I mean, I get what she's trying to do, but everybody ain't on the level that her and Kirk are on. Everybody haven't been together as long as her and Kirk been together. So everybody's not gonna put everybody's not gonna be able to do the things that her and Kirk do because they're not all on the same level. Like they're all adults, but out of everybody, they probably been together longer than all the couples put together. So she has to understand that. I understand she's trying to help people and she's trying to help them get their lives back on track and their love lives back on track. But it doesn't work for everybody. But she's trying. So they had to say one thing that they love about each other and one thing that they don't like about each other. And they all go around the table and they share their love and their grievances. And everybody has some pretty valid points about things that they don't like about their partner, and nobody was like really off the wall and gave like a really nasty answer or anything, but just some things that everyone needed to need to sorry just some things that everyone needs to work on. Akbar goes to visit her mom's grave. She said that she never visited her mom's grave because she never forgave her mom for the life that she lived. So she's just there having a moment. She's having a breakdown. Then her friend Prophet comes to comfort her, and they're talking, and he says that she has to forgive her mom. Her mom served her purpose. Her mom gave the world her. Her mom gave the world Akbar. And that was her purpose on earth, that she'll see her mom again, but now it's not the time. So she has to serve her purpose on earth, then she'll see her mom. Like he was speaking wisdom to her, but I'm not sure if she received it. So then he tells her about some guy named Bankhead that has a showcase. I guess this real big DJ in Atlanta, and she basically had a problem with it because she was like, I would do the showcase, but I should be the first person he tell. And I'm like, obviously you're not that important to him if he didn't tell you first that he was having a showcase. And then she's like, well, who's in the showcase? Because a lot of females I don't F with. I'm like, listen, if you want to be in this business, you got to put the personal shit to the side and just do what you got to do. If you really want to be a rapper, you can't worry about who else is doing what. You go in there, you kill your set, you do what you got to do, and you keep it moving. And just outshine everybody else. Don't worry about no beef you got. For what? That's just going to mess up your chances of having a good career if people see that you always want to fight or you always got a problem with somebody. No, kill the stupidness. Go in there, have your show, kill the shit, and then show everybody that you say you this, you that. Show them through your lyrics. So we'll see what happens with the showcase next week. Moniece meets with Tokyo. And Tokyo tells Moniece about the showcase, but Moniece says she won't be there, and Tokyo's like, why? And she told her that she's going back to LA because she's no longer dealing with Scrap, and she has some things to deal with her son. And she asked her what was going on with the Scrap situation. She told her everything that happened with him kissing up on Tommy and this, that, and the other, that she just was over it and that she was going to go back home for a little while. And then Tokyo asked her about Akbar and her working with Akbar, and Moniece told Tokyo that she told Akbar that she isn't working with her anymore and that she was going to be doing a collab with Tokyo, and that Akbar wasn't too happy about that. And she told Tokyo that Akbar is not too fond of her. And Tokyo was like, well, what did I do to her? Like, she don't even know me not to like me. But it be like that, though. I don't understand. Us as females, as black women, we hate on each other for what? Like, Why can't we just get along? Like, that's what people, they want. They want us to tear each other down. They want us to dislike each other. They want us to hate each other. Because guess what? As long as we're divided, we'll never be the strong people that we were born to be. They know that together we are a force to be reckoned with. But divided, like, they can do whatever they want to do to us. So that's what that's what people want. They want us females to fight with each other and to go back and forth and to not get along. But us as black females, as black sisters, we gotta, squash all the beef and get along, because we gotta show people, that we can work together and we can be strong together, because they don't believe we can, and they don't want us to, because they know if we all work together, well, a lot of the stuff that's going on wouldn't be going on. We would shut a lot of things down, and they know that. So, Akbar, I don't know what the issue is with Tokyo. If you just mad because Moniece chose to collab with her over you, but get over it. Get over it. Support our sisters. Like, y'all need to support each other instead of dragging each other down. Okay, off my soapbox. So yeah, so Mo shows up to the cabin and Shakana ain't playing with him. She's like, hold up. You gotta stop right here. And she's like, Karlie, your man here, you want him in or you want him out? And Karlie's like, oh, that's my girl, she got my back. I'm like, okay. So this man steady trying to talk to her, and Karlie is acting like a dang fool. She's talking about, oh, you bought some Louis, you think some Louis Vuitton is gonna fix our problem? I mean, he's showing effort. I'm not saying forgive him, but this situation happened before you. He was messing with this girl before you. He just had, like, he don't even know if the baby his or not. He was trying to get all the facts before he even bought it to you, which you gotta respect him for that. He was trying to get everything in order first, then present it to you. He didn't want to present it to you and then be wrong and you all upset for nothing. He wanted to get the facts straight first. So you need to, like, give this man a chance. Let this man explain. Like, she don't want to hear nothing this man gotta say. And he was like, excuse me, he was like, you know what, you're right, I'm gone. And I don't blame this man. She gonna keep messing around and she gonna lose that man because she wanna act all high and mighty. And, like, I just, she can work this out with that man, but if she don't get her stuff together, she gonna lose that man, and it ain't gonna be nobody's fault but hers. You finally got somebody that really want to marry your ass, that really want to be committed to you. You better stop acting like a damn fool. Listen to that man. Let that man get that damn DNA test, see if the baby his or not, and then take it from there, because that happened before you. That woman got pregnant before you was even thought about in this situation. And obviously, he didn't know anything about the pregnancy until he bought it to you. So, Karlie, get it together. Rasheeda pulls everyone into the living room to talk. She tells them that nobody is perfect in a relationship, that even she has some infidelities on Kirk, and everybody is like, she says it was a long time ago, everybody is in shock and in disbelief, and they're like, no, not Rasheeda. And Scrappy was like, I know we're all human, but I just thought Rasheeda was superhuman. And I'm like, really, Scrap? Really? But it's just like, everybody was in shock, like, it was crazy. So, little Miss Rasheeda ain't all perfect either, but she said her infidelities was in the past, but it does not matter. It does not matter. Like, whatever you do comes back on you. It may not come right then. It might come years later. It might come back on your kids. But when that karma comes back, it's going to come back. So, like, and it comes back 10 times worse. So, whatever you did in the past, coming home to roost, seems like. She says that everyone needs to face their problems and talk about their problems and move forward, which that communication is the best thing. Oh, let me go back. I forgot a part where Bambi talked to Kendra about her relationship with Jock, and she was telling Kendra, like, sometimes that she might have to pull back, like Bambi did with Scrap. Like, she completely cut him off until he got his stuff together. And she was like, sometimes you have to do those things. No matter how much you love a person, you might have to cut them off for them to realize that you not nothing to be played with, and that if they really want to be with you, they gonna get their act together. If not, you out the door. And Kendra will say, you know, she knows, she understands, she loves Josh, but right now she's trying to keep it cute. But when they get back home, they're gonna finish the conversation. And Bambi was like, girl, you more mature than me, because if it was me, I'd have his ass out there in the lake already. So Bambi tried to talk to her and tell her, you know, everybody has their, you know, issues or whatever, but if she wants to work it out with Josh, she can. So back to Rasheeda and them talking or whatever. So then everybody's talking. Baby says that she struggles with being a new wife, a new mom, and a wife is hard. And they're telling her she has to find a balance because she doesn't want to lose herself in her child, and then not really focusing on her relationship with Scrappy. Sierra says that she's struggling to trust BK. Um, and it's not just the pool situation. It's been a lot of things that's been going on with them. Like he's not faithful to her. He admits that he was wrong about the pool situation, and he said that he should have said something sooner, because now he realizes that it just made it worse. It would probably be better for Sierra to hear it from him than to hear it from someone else, because then everything blew up. Sierra reveals that she wasn't totally faithful either, and she said the time that he was going through her phone, he saw some DMs from some guy. They actually met up and some things happened. She didn't say what things happened, but we can read between the lines and think of what possibly could have happened. So Sierra is not so innocent either. So no one's innocent in this situation. It seems like everybody doing something. um she was like, oh, and I just wanted to put that out there since everybody keeping it real. And I'm like, really, we gonna go there? That's what we doing now? Okay, Sierra. And then that's how the episode ended. So we'll see next episode what happens with that situation. But honey, Sierra laid that out there. She's not playing with BKS. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already done so. I love each and every one of you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.